Well, a surfer has quite a story to tell after a shark took a bite out of his surfboard at a San Mateo County beach this weekend. It happened at Montara State Beach on Saturday. That is between Pacifica and Half Moon Bay. Today, the surfer told our photojournalist Rick Villaroman that the shark was so close he could see into its eyes.
Well, I was sitting on the board actually, and then I felt something under my foot, kicked me off the board.
It's the stuff of nightmares.
And saw this big mouth just grabbing onto my board.
A nightmare that 42-year-old Jens Heller didn't expect when he got in the water Saturday afternoon to surf. But it's one he's likely to remember for the rest of his life. As Jens was waiting to catch a wave, a shark sank its teeth into his surfboard.
A bit, I guess, here, and then also on this side, you can see the mouth here. About where this wave is breaking now, a bit further.
It happened just 100 yards offshore from Montara State Beach, where he, his wife Ingrid, and 6-month-old daughter Linnea were enjoying the warm weather. A family outing that nearly ended in tragedy.
I just remember being in the water, looking back, seeing this black eye and the teeth of the shark.
That's when self-preservation kicked in. Once the shark let go of his board, he jumped back on and paddled ashore.
It felt like I couldn't paddle fast enough. It felt like I'm in slow motion while I was trying to get away. I was like, man, the shark will be so much faster than me if he really wants to get me.
Another surfer who was in the water near Jens estimated the shark was 10 feet long, which would make it a juvenile. Today, back on land, Jens knows that people typically aren't on the menu for sharks. There's only been one other shark attack in California this year, in San Diego. No injuries in that incident either.
I would say I was really unlucky first because these shark attacks are really rare. And then I was super lucky because there was an attack. There was pretty considerable damage to my board, and still I'm here without any scratch.
But for his wife, it's a hard pill to swallow.
She couldn't believe it because she has had fear of sharks ever since growing up. And so when I told her I just survived a shark attack, I was just attacked by a shark, she was like, that's impossible.
But because love is thicker than water,
she knows that I will not be happy if I'm not in the water anymore. So I think she's of course concerned, but she also wants me to be happy.
His next outing?
If I have time next weekend, I'm going next weekend. I'll see.
Yikes. The California Department of Fish and Wildlife took some swabs of his board on Saturday to check the shark's DNA. And Jen says that they came back this morning to take the entire board, presumably to measure the bite mark.